Okay, hello everybody. Good morning, good day, and good night, wherever and whenever you're watching my FM Signals info show. My name is Tim College from good old Germany, and you're welcome to another 48 hours technical analysis and synthesis. Today, Central European Time midday, I'm choosing the dollar loonie, so US dollar, Canadian dollar. So analyze this stuff again, it's still yours, US dollar and Canadian dollar. Okay, it's 16:35 Central PM time on Wednesday, Wednesday the 18th January, and in New York it's 10:35 in the morning, and Toronto of course too. So, and I'm choosing here the loonie 30 minutes charts, and what I can see, the reason why I'm choosing this sideways trend, tendenzial, or how to say, most likely bearish here. So we can see it here. Yes, something, and we are trading in this range and see these spikes on the downside, upside, downside, upside, upside, and we are now trading pretty in, and perhaps find out a trading capability even for the end of the week, for the next 48 hours. So here's the time space for the end of the week, but so let's get a little bit more into detail here for better understanding once again. And here zoom the time space for the synthesis. Okay, I'm creating two lines. Here the sideways trend, the low of December, and then the high after Christmas. So we've got here something like a triangle, yes. And perhaps in the next 12-24 hours here and squeeze out. In which way I don't know, of course, but I would prefer the long side in this cross rate. So I would waiting and hoping that a little bit trading and waiting for something like an intraday sell-off in this cross rate, and then buy. And then buy. Of course, the Bank of England release on their site the monetary policy report today, but I wanna give you all a technical, perspective or opportunity, not an, how do you say in English, not an excuse me, not an economic outlook or even I would, or let me simply say, explaining, I would, I ignore simply the release in my analysis, and this is for the next 48 hours. Okay, but analyze it, it's still yours. Yes, I will Twitter, I will of course read the report too and see what happened, but I don't expect something new. Okay, these are the basic trends in the 30-minute sales, and interesting is for me, even since the bell in New York started, we've got something like a sell-off in this, and that's what and that's the reason why I'm choosing this chart. Perhaps a great opportunity here. It's half-hour chart here, 16 o'clock 53, and before even yes, since the New York Wall Street opening, we've got here in these three half hours candlesticks something like a sell-off. I'm hoping that this trend will even three red candlesticks, and then I would take this as an contrarian or even an intraday reversal, and I would speculate it. So even, of course, I would buy in this area I'm creating here. Well, this is the line. Let's zoom. Yes, this is the line, and I would prefer the long side, but not at this area, not right here, right now. Even here about the blue line, 0.1, of course. Perhaps something a little bit down under, and go long. So go long. Here I'm creating two lines of this week. Here we see the high of this week, a pretty sell off in this week, loony. Here the high of today, the high of start of this week, and then here the basic downside trend here in gray. Here we see since December, also through January, and I would trade for a breakout of this here. So I would prefer the long side, and if we trade above 1.01855, 101, let me exactly say 1.01872 by my broker, I see here empty time space and higher prices, but yes, I would wait the next hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, and looking or still watching how the candlestick will develop, and then buy in this area. So I would in the end speculate by a breakout, not extreme like here, too much, too fast, too furious. Yes, and it's the high. I would prefer here something like this one. So perhaps here outside this, and a much more continuous upside trend than like this. If something happens like this, yes, a short win, but I don't accepting this. Okay, that's all for today. So I would prefer the long side lately here, and much more here round about 1.01. So okay, that's all for today. My next video I will create after Wall Street Central European time at midnight. So 18 o'clock New York time or Toronto time. And thanks for watching my video. I'm over and out. Wish you the best. Take risk, be aware. Okay.